Hello, hello. Feeling like a weary entrepreneur, but still determined to chase those dreams? If so, then you're in the right place. I'm Navin Kumar Selvaraj, and for over 2 decades, I've been in the trenches leading businesses globally, right from reviving old power plants to executing complex M&A deals. My journey has been a constant cycle of unlearning and learning, filled with both exhilarating wins and tough lessons learned far outside any boardroom. On this show, we explore the raw reality of building your dreams, the struggles, the chaos, and the relentless drive. But more importantly, we discover how spirituality isn't just a philosophy, but your essential anchor, keeping you grounded and guided through every storm. Welcome to episode 6. Yup, that's 6 weeks in already. And today's episode is titled Mind Over Matter, Conquering the Imposter Syndrome and Self Doubt. Man, we have talked about external challenges, the market, the competition, the leaps of faith, but perhaps the most insidious battles we face as entrepreneurs happen right between our ears. I'm talking about the imposter syndrome and that relentless voice of self doubt. It's that nagging feeling that you're not good enough, that you don't belong, or that you'll eventually be found out. It's the thought that says, what am I doing here? Am I really a fit? Won't there be people with more money, more experience? This inner saboteur is definitely a deterrent. It can rob you of a potential opportunity before you even knock on the door, right? Imagine that client you think won't hire you because you're not good enough. Well, perhaps they've been bored to death listening to run of the mill proposals and wanted exactly what you had to offer. But eventually, they didn't hire you as you predicted, not because you weren't good enough, because you didn't ask. It's almost like the pretty girl in class analogy. Guys are often intimidated and scared to ask her out, yeah, wondering if they are good enough. Whereas she's just another human being with her own insecurities, likes and dislikes, perhaps just waiting for some nice person to come and ask her what music she likes listening to. This is classic imposter syndrome in action, creating barriers where none truly exist, or at least barriers that are far less formidable than our minds make them out to be. This is also why it's crucial to never speak badly about yourself, neither out loud nor in your mind, not even for a second. Trust me on this, guys. The way you talk to yourself shapes your identity, and your identity shapes your external reality. Your brain doesn't distinguish between real and imagined, so it doesn't know when you're not being serious. I've faced this inner battle countless times, even very recently. I always feel a strong fear when going to networking events, especially closed door, invite only ones. The constant running thoughts: am I really a fit here? What am I doing here? There have been times I'd actually turn around midway and go back. A few weeks ago, I was at an invite only investors lunch meeting. Usually, I'd be incredibly scared. But this time, I eventually told myself the best way to fit in is to be present, stay cool, and speak only what I know about. One of the biggest skills I've learned over the past few years, which came in incredibly handy at this event, is learning to say, I don't know. It might sound counterintuitive, but admitting something I didn't know actually gave me a chance to continue the conversation. It allowed me to be a good listener and it helped me hold the conversation because everyone likes to be heard and they love it when someone is genuinely interested in what they have to say. That simple act of vulnerability, rooted in acceptance of myself, instantly discerned my fear of being found out or out of place. It also subtly shifts the dynamic because, as the saying goes, the one asking questions controls the room. By inviting them to explain, you gain invaluable insight and steer the interaction. This ability to admit when I don't know something stems directly from my spiritual compass. The moment you realize you are but a speck in this vast universe, and in the grand scheme of things, you suddenly realize you don't know it all, and it's perfectly okay not to know. This humility isn't weakness, it's a profound source of strength. Eventually, being one with God, realizing He is in us and in everything, makes us understand that everyone on earth is on their own journey with their own triumphs and setbacks. This realization helps us meet people on their level, fostering genuine connection rather than comparison or intimidation. So, whenever that feeling of I'm not good enough or I don't belong comes up, I just tell myself, they are all people, all are good, I am good, we are good. This simple affirmation, rooted in spiritual unity, is a powerful antidote to in the imposter syndrome. It dissolves the illusion of separation and replaces it with a sense of shared humanity and inherent worth. So, how can you begin to conquer imposter syndrome and self doubt using the power of mind over matter and your spiritual anchor? Here are two powerful micro actions you can start today. Number one, the daily mirror practice. Who am I today? Every morning, right after brushing your teeth, look yourself directly in the mirror. Ask yourself, who am I? Who am I going to be today? Not yesterday, not tomorrow, not next year, just today. Follow this with a few minutes of realizing your self worth, your purpose, and your goals for this very day. This practice roots you in the present moment, sheds past doubts, and affirms your value. You'll see yourself shedding self doubt eventually, over time, of course. And the second, as I just said, what I have mastered already now, I can safely say, is to practice I don't know, followed by listening. In your next professional or networking interaction, if a topic comes up that you genuinely don't know about, resist the urge to bluff or feign understanding. Instead, practice saying, that's an interesting point. I honestly don't know much about that. Would you be okay to tell me more? Yep. Then be a genuinely curious and attentive listener. Watch how this vulnerability transforms the conversation, builds rapport, and surprisingly boosts your confidence by allowing you to be authentically yourself. These practices aren't about eliminating doubt entirely, but about giving your mind the tools to redirect those thoughts and to choose self worth over self sabotage. Thank you for joining me on this episode of The Entrepreneur's Anchor. If today's conversation resonated with you, please subscribe to the podcast wherever you're listening. Remember, new episodes every Tuesday. Your support helps us share these vital lessons and more entrepreneurs who need an anchor. Also, be sure to save or favorite any episode that truly resonated with you so you can go back and listen again whenever you need that anchor. And if you know someone who may benefit from this podcast, please do share it with them. Next week, we'll shift gears slightly and dive into navigating the unknown, insights from old books and ancient wisdom for modern entrepreneurs. We'll explore timeless principles that can guide you through today's challenges. You don't want to miss it. Until then, stay grounded, keep building with purpose, and remember, your spirituality is your greatest asset in this incredible journey. See you next time.